Making a quick note that there'll be a mass today. That'll be Sunday, I'm assuming, at 5:30 in the evening in front of the Notre Dame tent. Check that. That'll be this afternoon. Those in attendance are welcome. Notre Dame tent, mass at 5:30.
Flight line at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. Are you game? Get closer to the animals. Photo Caravan Safari at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. Are you game?
And we have a start for event number 5, Women's Collegiate Varsity. Lane 1, Sacramento State. Lane 2, University of Victoria. Lane 3, Georgetown University. Lane 4, UC Davis. Lane 5, Fordham University. And in lane 6, St. Mary's College. The racing starts have now shifted into the race pace. Your early leader is Sacramento State in lane 1, followed by Georgetown. The Hoyas rowing in lane 3. Third position, University of Victoria. Fourth in the outside lane is St. Mary's College. Fifth spot, Fordham. And in 6th, it's UC Davis. Very closely contested race here. All 6 boats in contention. Low overlap all the way up and down from 1st to 6th. But as we approach the 500-meter mark, it's Sac State in lane 1, your leader, by 2 seats over Georgetown, who is 4 seats up on University of Victoria. St. Mary's is in the 4th position. 5th is Fordham. And your 6th spot is UC Davis.
This is the second of 3 in this particular category, the Women's Collegiate Varsity B, and our lane assignments. And current leader in lane number 1, Cal State Sacramento. They are being shadowed tightly by the University of Georgetown University in lane number 3, and in the middle of it all is lane number 2, the University of Victoria. Lane 4 assignment is University of California, Davis. Fordham is out in lane 5, and in lane 6, St. Mary's College of Moraga, California.
Sacramento State in lane 1 have had an unbeaten season so far. They've beaten San Diego State, St. Mary's, Humboldt State, UC San Diego, Sonoma State, Mills, and Pacific. University of Victoria in lane 2 are a bit of an unknown quantity. Not sure what early season form they have under their belts this spring. Georgetown in lane 3 have beaten Loyola and North Carolina, but have gone down to St. Joseph's, Boston College, and a recently resurgent Penn program. UC Davis in lane number 4 have beaten the California lightweights. Fordham in lane 5 have beaten Loyola, Lehigh, and LaSalle, but have gone down to St. Joseph's. And out in lane 6, the St. Mary's crew, watch them in this race. I think they're going to perform well because they've beaten Santa Clara, Humboldt State, UC San Diego, Sonoma State, Mills, and Pacific, but have gone down to Sacramento State, who are the crew directly opposite them on the far side of the race course in lane 1.
Our crews in lane 4 and lane 5, that's University of California, Davis, and Fordham University, had a little trouble on course correction and lost some ground there. Continuing on the lead, however, it appears to be Georgetown has picked it up. They are in the middle. Along the shoreline is Sacramento State, and they are in second position, going outside despite the course correction necessary for Fordham. They are hanging on all the way to the outside. That's St. Mary's. In the middle is the University of Victoria. Don't know exactly what caused the necessity of making the course change, but the two crews, Fordham and Davis, drifted towards each other and had to shy away quickly, and both have lost ground in the process. Sacramento State along the shoreline. They are being battled by Georgetown in the center of our course, and then all the way to the outside, as Charles said, St. Mary's certainly is not going away. Fordham University and Davis trailing.
We got a nice tailwind here coming down the course, so this is going to assist the crews. There's not too much crosswind in it, so it's just pushing them along from behind. All lanes should be equal in those conditions, and at the moment it looks like it's going to be a very, very tight scrap between Sac State, the University of Victoria, who are starting to push on a little bit here, and Georgetown University in lane 3.
Along the shoreline, this is Sacramento State, followed by Georgetown in the middle and all the way to the outside to St. Mary's. Then inside to Victoria in the white jerseys and the gold yellow shell. Then Fordham University and the University of California, Davis. On the outside, it's St. Mary's making a move. St. Mary's on the outside along the shoreline is Sacramento State. This is Georgetown, and all of a sudden Victoria has kicked it in. Victoria beginning to close. Outside St. Mary's along the shore, Sacramento State. And Victoria is on the move. They're beginning to challenge Georgetown for that second spot. All the way to the outside, it is St. Mary's. Along the shoreline, clinging to a very slight lead, Sacramento State. Sacramento State and St. Mary's. Here comes Victoria in the middle, and Georgetown trying to fight it out. Fordham University has picked it up. The only trailer is Davis. Along the shoreline, it continues to be Sacramento State as they picked it back up against St. Mary's. In the center of our field, that's Georgetown trying to hang in there. Along the shoreline, Victoria made a furious charge and beginning to fall back just a bit. California State, check that, Sacramento State along the shoreline, continues to battle for the lead. Georgetown is in the middle, and it looks like Victoria has fallen back just a bit. This is Sacramento State. Then to the outside, St. Mary's, Georgetown, inside to Victoria, outside to Fordham, and then the University of California, Davis. Going to take another look at that finish. Victoria made a furious charge, but then fell back, and it appears that it'll be Sacramento State. They are on the far, from the TV view, it's on the far side. That is Sacramento State in first position. We'll take a look at it from the near side. Sacramento State is on the near side here. All the way outside is St. Mary's. And unofficially, it appears that it was Sacramento State on the lead, Georgetown in second spot. Victoria making a furious charge at the end there, failed to sustain it, followed by Davis, Fordham. Check that, St. Mary's, Davis, and Fordham. Official results from race number 3, the men's collegiate varsity. It was Drexel as the winner, Oklahoma City, University of San Diego, followed by Washington State, Minnesota, University of California lightweight crew, and Arizona State University. The women's collegiate A heat, Kansas State University, followed by Stanford, Drexel, check that, San Diego State in third spot, Drexel in fourth, Loyola in fifth, and Santa Clara in the sixth position. They do have a very large race progress scoreboard down by the tent that you see high on the hill. A little bit north of that is where they have the scoreboard set up. So if you need to follow a little bit more closely with what's happening, you can check it out there. Next up will be the third of 3 of the women's collegiate varsity heats, and we'll be set to go with that one shortly.
The starters polling the lanes. Lane 1, University of Alabama. Lane 2, University of Tulsa. Lane 3, University of British Columbia. In lane 4, Bates College. And in lane 5, Southern Methodist University. The wind is dissipated down here. It's absolutely calm. SMU coxswain and bow woman has their hands up, indicating they're not ready to go. The aligners flag is up. Attention, go. And we have a start for the women's collegiate varsity Heat C. All crews away with